மக்களே எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். How are you all doing? So actually I'm going to post a video after a really long time. So I request your support for the same. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. So நம்ம வந்து உயிரெழுத்துக்கள் உயிர்மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள் மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள் எல்லாம் எழுதுறத பத்தி பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தோம் இல்லையா? So we have finished all the series. I mean like this kaka kiki kuku keke kai kuku, and a few people have requested me to teach the basics. I mean to start teaching from the basics. So I think in this video I will cover the same. Okay, so I am going to use this book from Subhashri Publishers. Actually this book costs around 70 rupees. You can contact them in the number given. Please read the description for the same. And I find this book very useful and handy. Like they have given all the letters neatly, and in this page they have also given the full chart, and they have also actually divided the letters, and they have started from the strokes, basic strokes that can be used to teach Tamil. Okay, so your child will be around say 3.5 when they start to learn the language. Initially I would not recommend writing. You can maybe take it slowly by just doing the activities. I have done so many activities for the uyireithukal. You can follow the same, and I mean use your creativity obviously. So post 3.5, when your child starts with basic strokes like standing line, sleeping line in their school, alongside maybe you can start the training for the Tamil language also. So initially these basic strokes, just the standing line, buy a 2-line notebook. If you are not convenient with this, you can also buy a simple 2-line notebook that is available in the market. For Tamil, we will be using the 2-line notebook. Okay, or like if you are going to choose Tamil as the third language, maybe you can also go for the 4-line notebook. That is up to you. So the first thing you have to do is start with a basic stroke, just the standing line. Okay, and ask your child to write the standing line like this. So for the full page they will be writing only the standing line. You can always take it slowly. There is no hurry that you have to finish it within a day or two or like that. Okay, take a week of time. Maybe they will not write initially in between the lines. You have to give lots of practice for the same. Okay, and after the standing line, along with the standing line, your child has to put a sleeping line. So here in this book they have actually given the dots for the same. So I think this will be like a guided one, because the first line, if they get the practice, then post that they will get to know. Otherwise you can simply keep the dot for them like this. Okay, the same thing you can practice with the normal 2-line notebook. And after this they have given like a English T. This is also a simple stroke that you can make them practice. Okay, sleeping line and a standing line, same thing. Okay, and after this it's a circle, because in most of the Tamil letters have this circle. You can ask them to write this stroke from right to left, that is the anti-clockwise direction instead of clockwise, because in math and all we tend to put 0 like this. But when you write Tamil, even the letter A, right, you have to start like this. Okay, and then go up, put a right curve like this. So like this it will come, right? So for most of the Tamil letters you start with this circle, or the suri that we call in Tamil. So what you can do is take it in the anti-clockwise direction first for Tamil alone. Okay, I'm not talking about any other language here. And then make it a full circle, complete circle. So this way it will be easy for them if you practice this one in the anti-clockwise direction, when they write the letters also, their handwriting will look good. So after this, see, as I said, this is also one more stroke that they have recommended in this book. This is nothing but for the letter N. Even for the letter N, what they have to do, what the child has to write is, first they have to take it in the right curve direction, go, come down, again anti-clockwise direction, stop. Okay. So you can take these basic strokes, this standing line, come sleeping line thing, and the circle itself for about a month or so. So you can make them slowly write 2 lines per day, or 1 line per day, depending on the interest of your child. And then you can go for these bigger strokes. That is what I would recommend. So initially these things, if you do itself, it will take a month for you. And then you can also practice the simple strokes. I have also already done a video on the same pre-writing strokes. You can just watch the same. This spiral, right? This one you can make your child do. This spiral clockwise and the anti-clockwise one you can make them do. And this zigzag you can do. So all these basic strokes, if you do, you can finish it in 1 month. Okay, take 1 complete month for this, and then for these 2 strokes you can actually take about half month or 2 weeks of time. I mean, if your child is so fast in writing, then you can go a little faster also. First, I would recommend to create that curiosity in the child so that they will learn to write it. Okay, after this, the first letter of the Tamil will begin. So you take 1.5 to 2 months to finish the strokes. And after this, you are going to start with the letters, right? So the first letter in Tamil will be A. In most of the schools, they follow a different syllabus. First they go with the easy letters like T, P, M, R. All these letters that have only the basic standing lines. So what I would recommend is it depends on the interest of the child, and if your child is fine with writing these circle and these curves and all, you can go from the beginning itself. Because sometimes in school, for examination purpose, they might give the missing letters where you have to write, what comes after what comes after E, like all those things. So if they are going to give questions based on, just the rote kind of learning, you can always start with A, I, E itself. But if you feel that your child is finding it difficult, go for this Singapore based Tamil that that initially teaches only the letters that have only the standing line and the sleeping line. Okay, so here we have letter A, Amma, A, Anil, A, Annam. So first, in this notebook, your child has to trace from here. Just trace the letter. They have also given the dots for the same. So I think you can look at the dots very clearly here. Yes, so just start from here. Again, put a circle in the anti-clockwise direction. Come and then join these 2 lines. It is very simple. So this is the letter A, the first letter of the Uyirezhuthu. Okay, Uyirezhuthu is nothing but the Tamil vowels. Okay, the Tamil vowels are the Uyirezhuthukal. And we have a total of 12 virethikal. Okay, so the virethikal are 12. The first letter is A. If you know Hindi, maybe you can write as this. The equivalent Hindi is this one. Hindi letter is this A. Okay, so A Amma, A Anil, A Annam. Okay, so I think so we will stop here today with the first letter. Let me know in comment section whether this kind of video will be helpful for you, and I will post for all the other letters in future. Thank you. Bye bye. Nandri Vanakkam. Do support us by subscribing. Thank you.